What's up guys, welcome back to another video, and today what I'm going to be doing is actually doing a bit of driveway servicing. So I don't know how much you guys know about this engine, but there is a piece what I've got in this box here. I'll open it while I'm talking to you, which is called the cam follower. Little glove, handy to have. So behind the high pressure fuel pump on like a, I don't know what the actual term for it is, but it's like a spring-loaded tappet on the back of the fuel pump. You have this tiny little metal cup, which basically stops your fuel pump from punching through your camshaft. I don't know what it's going to show up on the camera. It's that little metal cup there. Right, and that is basically all that's stopping it. Now, I believe the recommended service intervals for these are around 30 to 40,000 miles, but a lot of guys I know do it every 10, 12,000 miles. Now, normally I'm quite on top of my servicing. However, this year with everything that's been going on, as you guys saw from my last video, I was very late in getting sorted for my MOT and everything else. Like, for some reason my head's just been all over, and I have no idea what's going on with this lighting, but we'll just go with it. But yeah. So I'm going to be changing the cam follower. I've got here 5 litres of 5W40 Miller's oil, new oil filter, and also 4 laser platinum spark plugs. So that's all going to be getting done. But I just thought to do the intro, I'll just jump in the car and get out the way. I am actually going to get the cam follower out just to show you, because it is the smallest little thing in the world. Now, these are on the 2 litre Tfsi engines, where I believe it's majorly important, because do you see the little black coating on there? That wears off, and then eventually, if I show you from the inside, it wears through and punches through. And then when it punches through, I've just watched a video on YouTube actually, because I've never done this before either. So I just watched a quick video on YouTube just to make sure what I had in my head was the right thing. And I actually saw one where one had failed, and by God did it make a mess. It put an hole in the cam cover, smashed the cam lobe to pieces, destroyed the fuel pump. Like, serious chaos, like serious amounts of money damage that can be done off a tiny little cut. Now, speaking of tiny little things, obviously this one it's aftermarket. Hang on, it's aftermarket. I think it's going to show up backwards on the camera because I'm on my front camera. But anyway, what I'll do in a minute is I'll flip the camera around and I'll get you the part number. But this is a Febby Bilstein part, so Bilstein part. From Seat, they wanted 50 quid for the cam follower. I got the exact same one, just made by Bilstein and not bought from Seat, and it was £24.75 off eBay. But it is a genuine part, it's got the same part number and everything else, which I will show you, and it goes behind the fuel pump. So what I'll do is I'll flip the camera around just to get you the part number, and then everything's gonna be a quick cutscene because I'm having to do this on my phone, guys. So I'll show you the part number, then the next bit you'll see will be under the bonnet, show you where the fuel pump is, what's going to be coming off. Then I'll get some tools, get it off, and then we'll do a comparison of the new camshaft follower and the old one, so we can see how much it's worn in. Tell you what, let's have a look at the mileage that I've done and work it out. So it got done at about 55,500. It's on 67,136 now, so just under 12,000 miles, and I'm now replacing it and doing the oil filter change. So it is a little bit overdue, guys, don't get me wrong, it's about 1,000 miles overdue, but yeah, so that's my bad. I do try to keep on top of it, but we're going to be doing it all year ourselves, saving ourselves about 200 quid in labour. So, because I think the oil was about 60 quid, 50 quid, spark plugs was 30, filter was about 8 quid, and the cam follower was 24.75, so I call it 25 quid. So what's that? 50, 30, so that's 80, call it 90 with a fuel filter, 115 quid in parts here, and just for an oil and filter change at garage, you're talking anywhere from 120 to 180 quid. That's without spark plugs, that's without cam follower. Cam follower, I think you're talking maybe 100 quid job including the part, because the part is 50 quid if they're using the OEM Seat part. So yeah, saving ourselves a boatload of money. Should be easy enough to do, guys. So I'll show you what we're doing, where we're going, what tools we need to do, and we will go from there. So I will catch up with you in a moment. Right guys, so here's the fuel pump. So you've got an electronic connector at the top here, one there, so they just pop and slide off. Then I need to undo this, which is the drain valve, drain the pressure out of it. So for that you're going to need a rag, which I have got in my pocket, ready to drain that off. Once that's been drained off, you want to be removing this nipple here, which is a 13mm spanner. Then underneath you've got 17mm, another 17mm there to set the fuel lines off. Then you've just got 1, 2, 3 bolts here, which is a T30 Torx bolt, and then that will slide off and the cam follows behind it. So I will get that done and then catch up with you. Right, hopefully you can hear me a bit better in here. So now everything's all back together. See, there is your part number 060109309C. That's your part number. Look to fit VW Audi. Yeah, 25 quid. It's taken me what, 15 minutes to do, including videoing as well. So yeah guys, it's a real straightforward job, but it's getting dark outside, so I'll leave it there for today, and then tomorrow I will probably do oil and filter, which you guys will see in a second. So guys, you join me the very next day in a small space. There is the sump plug ready to drain in. So I'm just going to have to crack that off with a spanner, and then I don't know how well it's going to show, but let me see if I can. There is the bottom of the oil filter, just there. So I'm going to take the under tray off, which is got 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 of them Torx screws in. So I will get the oil drained. Sorry for the bouncy camera guys, as I say I'm in a very small space under the car, it's only up on little ramps. So yeah, I will catch up with you when that is done. So guys, there's the old oil, so it's all out. So now I've got that oil, 5W40 Nanotech, fully synthetic, low friction, to obviously give less wear on the engine. This engine takes 4.4 litres. Obviously the car's up on a ramp at the minute, so you can't get a true reading. So I'm just going to go down to where it says a litre, so that's 4 litres in the system. Just move it back off the ramps, and then for the last bit, get the proper level. So I'll do that now, and then when it's all done, I will come back to you. So there we have it guys, all done, oil filled up. Out of the 5 litre bottle, I don't know what it's going to show, there's just under half a litre left in it, so it took a little bit more. But what I did forget about was the fact that there's the oil filter to fill as well, so I forgot about that when I was quoting the 4.4 litres. So yeah, so that's all sorted. I have just done the spark plugs as well while I had it up here, so it's now got 4 new laser iridium spark plugs in. Is it laser iridium or laser platinum? One of them. I can't remember, I've just binned the box as well. But yeah, so it's got 4 new spark plugs in, fresh oil and filter. Obviously yesterday we did the camshaft, the cam follower behind there. The only other service thing to discuss is this really. So this is a PC valve or PCV, whatever you want to call it. It's a pressure control valve, I think it is. Obviously, as you can see, there's a pipe that goes into here, and then there's a pipe that runs down here, goes through to the back of the engine, I think. But basically there's something that you can do where you can either just delete it off, which I don't really want to do, or you can get a catch can set up. So you have an in and out hose coming from here and here. You still have that hose going in, and it basically just replaces this part here. So you get a bung to go in here, and you get an in and out hose, and then the catch can fits in this space here and uses these 2 holes here as a bracketing point. But yeah, it might be something I do in the future, guys, but that's 300 quid to spend at a later date. But yeah, that's the servicing done. I hope you did all enjoy it. If you have any questions, then do just let me know, because as I say, the cam follower, that is a part that needs to be done, even though it shouldn't be because it wears out. Same with the PCV valve, which will be getting done next, because the gaskets go in it and they get all clogged up and full of crap. And you've also got the DV valve, which rather than replacing it all the time, I got the atmospheric forge blow valve adapter to save that. So yeah, just little tips and tricks, guys, to help keep on top of your 2 litre Tfsi engine. It's an EA113 engine, and it's a CDLA version of it, which you also get in the Cooper R, Audi S3 and the Mark 6 Golf R as well. Right guys, until next time, take care.